population of Bangor expanded rapidly due to the Industrial Revolution. In the 1700s, it was a mere 400, but that was soon to change. The engineer Thomas Telford improved the roads, and then the opening of his suspension bridge across the Menai Strait in 1826 reduced the travelling time between London and Holyhead. Train travel was improved 24 years later with the opening of the Britannia Bridge. However, due to a fire, the bridge had to be extensively rebuilt in the 1970s. But to this day, it still carries passengers and freight to the ferry crossing in Anglesey. The Holyhead ferry has been an important link to Ireland for over 400 years. And it's across to Ireland that we head now. They didn't even make it to the final of this year's Eurovision Song Contest, but back in 1970 they triumphed. Thanks to this lady, Dana.
All kinds of everything remind me of you.
Many of you have asked to see again her performance from our Mothering Sunday programme.
I am a sailor, you're my first mate. We signed on together, we coupled our fates. We hauled up the anchor, determined not to fail. For the heart's treasure, together set sail. With no map to guide us, we steered our own course. We rode out the storms when the winds were gale force. We sat out the doldrums in patience and hope, working together we learned how to cope. Life is an ocean, love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. Together we're in this relationship. We built it with care to last the whole trip. Our true destinations not marked on any charts. We're navigating for the shores of the heart. Life is an ocean, love is a boat. In troubled waters, it keeps us afloat. When we started the voyage, there was just me and you. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew. Now, gathered round us, we have our own crew.
Now, some visitors to Bangor assume that this Gothic-style building on the hill is the cathedral, but it's actually part of the university. But it does have a connection with choral music. Sacred Music Studies is the new degree course on offer here at Bangor University in association with the Royal School of Church Music. So it's the perfect place to brush up on your canticles and your chorales. The course helps those who are involved in church music to get the most out of their congregation. It's now in its third year and is going from strength to strength. One group who know a thing or two about getting the most out of amateur performers are the organisers of the Wintershall plays. Everyone bar the lead actor come from the local community. Their next performance is the Nativity at Christmas, but Sally Magnuson caught up with them when they were performing The Life of Christ last summer.
I fear the baby inside me is about to come into the world.
Well, we must be nearly there. The people in Jerusalem said Bethlehem was only 2 hours away. Oh, don't worry, Mary.
We receive a lot from each other, and we receive a lot from what we're learning about the scriptures and living the scriptures through our parts.
It increases your understanding of the Gospels, and particularly when you hear them read in church, you know, you have this perception of, yes, I've been there.
Yeah, outside in the field outside his house.
The man responsible for visualising the play and coordinating all the action is theatre director Ashley Herman. Children and animals, you don't balk at either of them, do you?
No, you're not supposed to work with them, are you? Sheep can be fairly hard work. The first production of Life of Christ, we had a flock of sheep that came on. They were trained to come on and go off at the right moment with their shepherd. And we did it the next year. I said, OK, bring the sheep on. And it was a completely different bunch of sheep that hadn't been trained. And I said, well, where's the first flock? They said, well, you ate them. They'd given them to, they're all in our freezers. It was terrible. The number of times I've wanted to eat my cast. I know if your feet are anything like mine, they look like a plate of lamb chops, don't they? It's dreadful.
The company itself, talking to people, everybody seems to feel it's a very special bond that you all have.
It is the sense of bonding that makes this a retreat. This is a retreat, really, for people. And they have to take this commitment, a week off work. This is a holiday, and it's not a week in Spain.
Our son is born.
They get sore, their feet get cut, they work in all weathers. It's extremely hard work. They probably walk about 5 or 6 miles each every day, up and down hills. Not everyone is a spring chicken.